last week, we left off with you guys trying to burn down the Emerald Conclave.
And I was sort of in conversation with Silk.
You were talking to your ex-lover, I think.
As Socks and Isis are conspiring to burn down the Emerald Conclave.
We've moved past conspiracy.
Oh, you're already fucking going for it.
They have ignited a
There are
spark.
embers.
Don't you dare.
No one can stop a child with a flint and
Okay,
steel.
so I'm curious about these embers. Are they still containable? Or are these embers...
You mean like if we had a reason to not burn it down?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's still just a small handful.
Okay. Well,
I mean, I'd like to burn the place down.
let's talk to...
Well, you guys are already starting and smoldering the fire of that a little bit. You know, beginning that whole process of burning this place down as, you know, Silk just wearily like goes by in the distance, you know, wondering what is wrong with these people I keep on encountering.
Just watching a cat and a deer just burn the place down.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, I also will get these just in case I have little illustrative things to show you guys. Yeah, so you guys are in the middle of burning down the Emerald Conclave, and there starts to be a little bit of smoke with things. And
You had mentioned that you used your hat of disguise to look like someone.
Amerigo.
Yeah.
oh, you look like Amerigo, huh?
Just you or everyone?
Just me.
Oh.
Just her, because she has a special hat that lets her sort of disguise and like morph as different things.
If we're upsetting a power structure, I'd rather not land on our shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes. With that too, you guys end up finding these 4 people end up sort of like emerging and basically addressing Amerigo and saying, like, there's no escaping us this time. And with that, they go all crazy, almost like, where is it actually?
Can you describe the people?
There it is. Yes, I can even show
Can
you.
we give them bribery to leave us alone?
This one,
Or would it be more fun to watch them burn?
this one says, Earth. And with the Earth, summons an Earth elemental.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
For me specifically?
This one
You look like the ringleader.
says fire
Oh.
and pulls out a flaming sword.
Oh. Oh no.
This Captain Planet.
Oh
Captain
no.
Planet about to be.
Oh no.
This guy says water and immediately is starting to like create water
What is this, Avatar: The Last Airbender?
to like pour out the sort of flames that were caused, kind of causing them to smoke and smolder. And this guy here says, you know, wind, you know.
And the flames stoke higher.
And with wind, let me think about this. Oh, wow. Okay. And with wind, he actually sort of almost immediately summons a gust of wind.
Mm.
I I don't know what's happening. I wasn't paying attention. Well, I get the gist of it as things are being summoned.
It's like Avatar: The Last Airbender, but in D&D.
I don't know what
Conclave.
what's happening.
Save the Emerald Conclave from the Avatars.
Where are these people? Who saw them? What?
This guy is giving a blast of wind to Amerigo, and it's a strength save if it can be saved. You know,
That's not 20, babe.
nat 20. So Amerigo just stomps those dwarvish feet into the ground and is all like,
You dare to presume to declare war!
So did they do this in response to seeing Amerigo? Is that what happened? Okay.
"Mhm,
I'm assuming.
pretty much.
Assuming.
What is it that you guys are doing here? You guys had one of these sort of Captain Planet wannabes, you know, like blast your party member with air, you know, while the water one is like putting out the fire stuff. You have this one with a flaming sword going on. And you have this one that basically has like a rock monster, like a earth elemental, that it has sort of summoned. You know.
Yes.
What's the vote? Do we kick their ass or?
Yes. Though I know no powers at all.
Are you gonna stay disguised as
Well,
this
I mean,
person?
you have powers. You just need to-
As long as it prevents
have
us from
power, but
becoming the
not
people that
use
end up
Okay.
wanted for these crimes.
So can we ask who these people are?
Can we make peace with them and like ask them
I mean,
questions?
you can try, but right now it's almost in a little bit of a bullet time, you know, of
One wrong move and we're pulverized.
yes. Or if this was Baldur's Gate 3, it would be known as turn-based. You know, how you have that open initiative and also that their every action in seconds matter. You know, we're in a little bit of a heightened state here, if that makes sense. You know, but you can still dialogue and you can still negotiate and you can still try. The actions already taken have already been by trap.
Do you think that the earth elemental would respond to beasts like my beast sense spell?
That's the element. It's not a beast.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's an animal.
And maybe you guys should roll initiative to see who's quick
Yeah,
on the
I-
draw.
I-
Usually
22.
the Tabaxi is super quick. Ooh, 22 is high. Azalea might be high up there.
I don't have my character sheet with me right now, so I do not know.
Can we roll a d20?
Let's
Or do we need
see.
to roll?
Oh yeah, that's right. Let me try to see if I can print off your character sheet
I
here.
don't have mine either. I left it at home.
I don't know where mine went. I think I left it here. So
Okay.
So what?
Well,
Why you
I don't have
booming?
my character sheet.
you were a
I have it here. Hero with no name.
Hero with a name.
But I don't think the spells and stuff were on here because we didn't know what they wanted to use.
and then you were the elvish
Paladin.
knight.
Paladin, yeah.
That's right. And then I remember you were a paladin of the old ancients.
Yes, that is correct.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were a half elf, I believe.
Yes.
Paladin have that.
So just pardon a second loading here. Some of our characters here. Let's see the half elf. Perfect. And then we have this. And we have this. And
You said your character liked fire stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just like pick fire stuff for you.
Can you turn on that gel light?
yes. So now we have nice.
So are you rolling?
You rolling?
Are you rolling?
I think that is for you.
Your initiative, paladin, unfortunately, is -1. So you
Okay.
roll a d20 and you -1 from that. But we're going to get you printed off here.
Can you roll one of these, please?
Yeah.
Me too, yeah.
What I'll do is I'll print 2 just for good measure.
8.
Gus.
Is it an 8? Hold on. Wait.
This dude.
Yeah, it's an 8.
Nice.
Upstairs.
Roll it, child.
I'm afraid.
I'm just gonna do Druidcraft, whatever.
17.
Plus 3, 20.
15 plus 3. 18.
What did you give them?
7.
All right.
Initiative, where are...
Oh,
Oh, plus 3.
Yeah, yeah. So it's 18.
20.
Okay. So,
Nick, can we turn on one of these like ambient lights? I feel like my
yes.
retina's getting a little burned from single source light. Thank you.
Ooh.
That's cool.
We could even make it a nice warm source if you like.
I'm gonna drink it. Can you get a cup or something? Thank you.
What is
Can you
that?
get a cup or something?
No. Is it better here? Is it better there? Where would you like it?
Yeah, I think here just because it's just like really intense directional. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, it is a
Just grab a
little
cup
bit
so
of a
that
like
we're not shaking it.
right here-ness, huh?
Mm.
All right. So, I think we're all charactered up here and caught up.
Yes.
Thank you.
There's your character sheet. And what I'll do is I'll keep another one here too, just in case. That way we'll have like sort of a backup on hand here.
Thank you.
So let's get initiative order here.
Okay.
What did you roll?
Ramsey, would you be able to
9.
track them for me?
Sure.
Thank you, friend.
I think Azalea was. Are these? Did you
23,
just write these?
22?
Yep. Those are the taken initiative at the top.
These 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then Azalea, and then I think.
I'm just like arbitrary. I'm gonna pick like conjure animals as because you. So there's like.
Rachel, what'd you
Oh,
do?
well,
18.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
17.
It seems good enough for now. It can always be altered later. Besides, you've already kind of taken a look at the book at what kind of things are possible. And even if something's not on the list, but you remember it from that, then I'll let you do that, you know. All right. So we have Azalea going next, then Hysist, then Solaria, then Turtle, then Socks, then Eric. Oh, okay. And then, perfect. Then we might have some of Captain Planet again here. Some of the ones we may have not seen so far, like, let's just call them Fire and Earth.
I'm working on it. Over here.
So, Azalea, you're next up on the order here.
Oh.
But what we might do is we might hold your action to the very end if you need a little bit more time.
Sure, we can do that.
Sure. We're going to know that Azalea has an action saved, but we're going to hold it for a second there. Hysis, you know what you're doing yet?
I might need to hold it over.
All right. Next up is going to be Solarius. Do you guys, you have a plan, Solarius, and after Solarius is our
Can I
turtle.
swarm? Can I swarm the earth element?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna swarm them in.
So you're going to take and summon in an insect swarm, and you're going to swarm the earth elemental.
in fire ants.
Oh my gosh, swarmed in fire ants.
Yeah,
That sounds awfully painful.
that's kind of the point.
It is pretty painful. In fact, it's so painful that it's possibly, if it hits a 10 in piercing damage, you know, with that. But let's see what this is. Okay. So go ahead and sort of make your attack action on your character sheet. Now, when your attack there, it says the longbow is +6 there.
So do I need to like write something down?
Just roll a d20,
Roll the d20.
and then let me know sort of what that number is with things.
5.
Oh, a 5 +6. You end up swarming the earth elemental with fire ants, but as a sort of reaction to things, it looks like it's a little bit resistant against piercing damage. It looks like the fire ants are trying to sink their teeth into the earth elemental, but the earth elemental's got like such a tough skin, you know, that it's just not really,
Biting dirt.
yeah.
Darn it. Okay. So is there something that I need to write like that like failed?
Well, actually, you see that it still does a little bit of damage to the earth elemental.
Okay.
But it's not that effective, though. It looks like piercing stuff.
Like slows him down a little bit.
We're going to say sure. You know,
I
maybe a little bit slowed,
that
a little bit of obscured vision. What you need, Azalea?
I was gonna can I see this? I'm gonna just do like an Arcana check on, because I know like if you attack a water elemental with ice damage, like it slows them. I don't know what other things or if that happens for other. 25.
Arcana.
You end up having an Arcana check, and you end up knowing that earth elementals are extra vulnerable to lightning and thunder damage.
Okay.
So electric and also thunder damage, like sound damage or anything thunder damage, is actually extra effective against an earth elemental.
Okay. Do I need to roll for each of them, or
I mean, you've kind of checked out that one nicely in terms of that.
okay.
So-
let me try to print this again.
With that, Solarius has summoned the insects. Next up is Tortle, and after that is going to be Sox or Tabaxi.
So can you describe the room we are in? I'm looking for doorways,
Out on the
hallways.
street.
We're out on the
Outside.
street.
Yeah, we're outside.
I'm outside that. I'm on Conclave.
Unless you're kind of sort of looking to what.
No, I thought we were inside when all this was happening. Okay.
Well, what you see is you see this big sort of structure that's covered in vertical vines. You know, it looks very much brambly. You know, it looks like it looks like it's just almost a tower, like 2 or 3 stories high, made of vines. You know, almost like the size of some of these estates that had like multiple buildings on the property, but only this is just like this towering like vine structure with a seemingly open air ceiling.
So
Other than that, you do see shops around the area too. And there are doors and there are other things. In fact, there's a huge wall near where you guys are. That's a huge wall that separates these districts of town. On the other side of the wall is a very poor district known as the Field Ward. You know, a lot of people don't even have proper houses there.
And this is why we're cracking down on the Emerald Conclave. There's some kind of
What is this?
economic disparity in the air.
There is. They're on the nice side of the wall, while on the other side of the wall are people in like basically, you know, makeshift type of housing situations, almost what like a goblin would hobble together.
That's fucked.
That's fucked.
let me think real quick. So I pull out the beholder's eye stuck, but I still have it go. The Xanathar is dead! It is now time to choose your allegiance! Come with me and destroy Nihilor! Together we will take the city!
Sounds
wow.
Like a persuasion check is about
I mean, that was pretty persuasive, so I'll give that with advantage. I'll give that with advantage. I mean, that sounded pretty persuasive to you guys too, right?
I need this so because I have to pass you guys off as prisoners, so this doesn't follow us out of here.
Let me think of whose attention this gets. Melanor is just
Right away.
confused.
Okay.
You hear just this booming voice.
Wait, who's confused?
Somebody you guys have yet to meet, but you hear this booming voice. And the booming voice says, Amerigo, do I have this right that you're interested in joining the Emerald Conclave?
Are they willing to join you?
You never struck me as one that cared about nature at all. You never...
I will bow to none. It is you who must choose whether the time is nigh. Do we end this bramble hovel you call a conclave? Or will you choose to live another day under my rule?
He says, less than a decade ago, dwarfs knew the destruction, that nature causes on a civilization with the incident between the artificer and the alchemist.
Shit, that's our main quest.
Like, surely we have no quabbles with you, breaker of laws of men. For we are only interested in following the laws of nature. We are only...
Hello. Hello.
I was a neighbor.
No, it's our good friend Mario here.
Mario. And this is Uni. Say hi. Hi. I'm in a call right now. Oh, enjoy you guys' game. Okay.
But yes, basically the booming voice is basically saying, like,
Is this a familiar voice to me in any way?
no, I don't think you guys have encountered this at all yet.
I haven't encountered much of anything. I just got here.
Is there a source? Is
Okay,
there
so
a discernible
all
source?
of these that have like dark
There doesn't
circles, that
seem
means,
to
like,
be a
that's
source.
magic that
It
you
seems to
can
be
use.
thundering
If it has, like, a
from
circle next to it.
from the building itself.
These are like your abilities and stuff, but this is less important. So like wild shapes, you can just know you can turn into an animal.
Yeah.
And
Perhaps it is
I
time
think
you
that's
and
really
I
it
had
for here.
parley.
I mean, there's stuff
And
here like
see
you
what
can see in
common
the dark.
cause we can find amongst our people. Let us pass and
You can
take
hear stuff
counsel.
and maybe see stuff
We are
clearly.
interested in getting rid of the skinwalkers,
So-
those who pose as other people in the city,
so you can,
is
shoot something with your
unnatural
bow,
in our
or you can
views,
magic
and
on
thus
it
we are
if it has a-
looking
like a
and willing to
circle,
root
like a
out
dark one that means
Nihilor
something.
and
Thanks.
any doppelgangers and any that are not of their natural states.
Yes.
Silence.
Any like chiming in you guys are having in
What's
during
happening?
this?
I don't know what's happening. I'm here.
Conversation.
So you're trying to convince this guy to what?
Well, to think, I was trying to start a war between, like, I wanted somebody else to help cause disruptions in the criminal underground.
So to catch everybody else up in a recap too, you've
Okay.
posed as one of the villains
Okay.
and basically like have been posing as one of the villains to this place, basically saying like, join my side, mwahahaha.
Yeah, the ringleader is dead, power is to be divided. You must now choose a side.
Persuasion check.
Got it. So
I did.
Good already.
so you're
And so
trying.
now he's saying
How did the persuasion? Does it? What did you roll for your?
17.
Okay. How is this person responding?
This person's responding pretty favorable considering.
Well, I mean, what did they say? I didn't get what they said. I'm just trying to catch up.
Okay. Do you guys want to catch him up on like what happened?
Yeah.
What is it
this
that you
I'm
guys
doing the thing that I
remember?
hate. What's going on with this guy? What's happening?
Azalea, he's trying to get Amerigo over here to join the Emerald Conclave so that they can take down Nihilor together.
Oh, okay.
But Amerigo keeps saying, "I'll bow to no one." Ha ha ha.
I'm thinking.
And with that, Socks is next on deck, just to let you know for the turns.
Actually, that might be apropos at this point.
Can I take my turn now?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm going to.
And Hysis still has to go too, yeah.
I'm gonna say. Man, should I? How far is the water elemental from? What's our our marching order? Like, where is everyone?
Right now, there's just an earth elemental. There isn't a water elemental.
Okay.
There's just this guy who's controlling water.
And
Okay.
kind
And
of
he's
put out our fire.
Doing like make and create water, and he's doing control water.
Well, we would we would just see him doing things.
Yeah, he's just doing water things.
Yeah,
He's just doing.
he's doing water things.
Water things.
Yeah.
A new name for a book.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. What did Amirgo say when?
Bow to us.
I would
Yeah, but then I'm like,
Bow
yeah,
to no
maybe
one.
maybe we do parlay. I think it's about time you and I had a talk.
Yeah, they were
I
about
think
to
I should-
go into a conversation.
And have the magic carpet come in.
Can you swoop me up and take me off ground so I can come back to self? Because I need to do a face change real quick.
So just to let you guys know, he has a magic carpet that he sort of has as his sort of magic carpetness.
Familiar at this point?
I'm going with the arbitration route. I say Xanathar's guild will bow to no one.
No,
And then
Xanathar is dead.
Xanathar's
Now it's
dead.
Okay.
Yeah, but Xanathar Guild is still.
Yeah,
Okay.
hey, what's the name of his guild? That's the name of his guild. We know the name of his guild?
Amerigo works for Xanathar Guild.
I'm continuing. Xanathar's guild bows to no one, and I'm going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at this. Do I attack the Earth Elemental or the guy? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm going to attack the Earth
Wait,
Elemental.
just hit the Earth Elemental so we don't actually hurt the people.
Yep. Keep in mind, you only have 5 targets. You have Earth, which is the druid controlling the elemental and the elemental. You have Fire, which has a fiery sword. You have the water controlling water, and Mr. Wind guy.
Mr. Wind Guy. Doesn't have a name.
26 to hit and a 19 to hit.
Oh wow! And you're aiming for what?
The Earth Elemental.
The Earth elemental. You hit both times. And what type of damage is this?
Force.
Oh, okay.
Force.
Can we say I hexed it?
Sure.
Okay.
You Eldritch Blast ×2 and hex it. Kamehameha! Like Dragon Ball Z. Energy shoots from his hands. Blasting the Earth Elemental, the rocky creature that's stumbling towards all of you guys.
Oh shit.
That's exactly what it is. It was.
Is he dead?
Now, as he figures out damage, we'll get back to that, but Hysis or Socks, one of you guys are up next to things.
Isis or Socks. Okay. Both people who wanted to burn this place to the ground. Let's see what we're going to do now.
Or coordinated turn with that, yeah. I mean, you had the Earth Elemental do some watery whatever to your plans. Maybe you get rid of Mr. Water.
21 force damage and 5 necrotic damage. So that's 26 damage total.
You go ahead and make the notes,
Okay.
because then we'll track how much damage this thing's taken so far. So Hysis.
Do you want to see the added damage or each number?
Oh, it could be added total. Just so long as we know like how badly it's damaged eventually.
Okay.
It's just for us to know whether he's gotten bloodied or not. Or dead.
Oh.
Do you know
But
what,
an elemental
do you know what
can
your
be
options
summoned,
are right
It's
now?
like
Ian?
or is
yeah.
it a
Yeah.
creature?
Okay, great.
I mean, you know that it's here. I don't know,
I mean, so
unless
no.
you're a ranger class or maybe a druid class.
I'm
You
a
may not
druid.
know. Others may know though, because they may be more familiar with, creatures and
Creatures.
things.
Druids are familiar.
You know,
Familiarity.
I scream to everyone. It's like they don't like sound. Yeah. Make
Yeah.
make loud vibrations.
so with that, Socks, do you have an idea of what
yeah, so
you're?
like I said, you can
and
either
then
shoot an arrow
Arok.
at it, or let me see.
You're
if
gonna be
you
up
have
next,
any
Arok.
offensive magic. Or you can also set your arrows on fire, but I think that would not be helpful in this scenario.
Would I be able to lightning lure the earth
So
elemental
you can shoot
and
like fire.
kind of hop
or
on
you
my
can shoot
magic
regular
carpet
arrows
as
out, you
my
can shoot
move?
fire arrows.
Yeah.
You can, like, summon
You're a
monster.
fighter. You
Or
actually
like
get
a
more
creature from the
actions
wild,
in
I should
combat.
Oh, that's right. I have another
It's on the
extra hit.
path.
too.
Yeah. So you actually can do
Or
like
do
even
something else.
more than other people when the going gets tough like this. Especially at 6th level here.
Yeah. Let me bring that up for you.
So basically, it sounds like what you're doing, just to recap for everybody else, you're going to use lightning to attract the earth elemental to you and then coordinate something with your flying carpet with that too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's a compelled duel? You
So
draw them
it's-
into duel with you?
15
And
foot
so
radius.
the target like attacks you and not like other people.
Target must succeed a strength saving throw.
It's kind of like you and me. We are fighting. Forget all them. Like they're just noise to our fight.
Okay.
They're just noise.
So if you wanted to,
So it's
you
a
could
strength
take
save,
one
and
of
if
these
it fails,
elemental
it gets
people.
pulled towards me and takes 1d8.
Well, okay. Perfect. So you can describe it dramatically for everybody else. And then if you hit with your damages with that, go ahead and track the damage accordingly.
So do
No
I
one
roll
has
for
any
its
idea on
strength
what to
save?
do for the fire person.
Oh, it must make a strength save?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay. Holy cow. Let's see. How do I even do the math of that? It makes a 22 strength save.
So you summon
That was above
8
what
wolves.
For some reason, this thing is super strong. It's just made of rock. And just like Amerigo was like, nope, this thing is just noping your lightning lore. It seems like to say that it's flat-footed is to be putting it lightly.
What's your character's name? I forgot.
So then I whistle and have the magic carpet kind of pick me up and zoom over to Amerigo for the rescue, and we're gonna like pop out of the scene for a minute and come back with Turtle and me.
Okay. So then you end up leaving with the villain.
Let's go over the fence into the little.
So, just to update you on what's going on over here, while Socks is flying away, I don't know specifically what's happening. Hysis summons a pack of 8 wolves, and and can determine what she wants to do with them.
Okay, let me think about that here, because she's using the
Conjure animals.
conjure animals.
Yeah.
Let me think about that. Okay, I guess we
I mean,
can
technically,
justify.
You're supposed to roll initiative for each one.
And
of them, but I
also,
don't know how
there's
you
supposed to be
handle it.
creatures from the local area, and this is a city. But let's just say that there were some wolves that were attacking the outlying farms recently, and that you were able to conjure
other
8
guys?
wolves. You know, so you conjure up 8 wolves. Oh my gosh, that's like a swarm of wolves.
And I forgot to shoot my crossbow as I was getting away.
Okay, go ahead and fire your crossbow.
Oh, and they have pack tactics. I don't know if we do.
That's
Well, you don't even have to do the flanking thing. 'Cause
Its armor class is incredible, and it just doesn't even register. You see it hit, but you notice that it does nothing to the earth elemental. This thing's like a juggernaut. with that, you guys are flying away over the wall. When you guys fly over the wall,
As the rug comes up, I want to use prestidigitation to create like a dust cloud, so it just kind of obscures which way we go.
So there's a dust cloud that sort of obscures which way you guys go, huh?
I don't know what the radius on that would
Were you
be.
gonna
Or
go inside the Emerald Enclave? Is that what I heard you were about to say? Over the gate.
over the gate to the shanty town, to the slums.
You guys do notice that sitting almost on the wall itself, there's this sort of character that's just been watching all of you guys.
Who is this man?
Or woman, who
Or
knows?
woman?
Where did Silk go?
Is
That's a
Silk
good
gone?
question.
She was
We were in
turned
the
off
middle
by
of
the
a
commotion.
we were in the middle of a conversation. I was gonna
Someone
determine whether
interrupted
or
the
not.
conversation.
Very rude.
You were gonna determine whether you were gonna get back together or not.
No, I just wanted to see what she was up to in the Emerald Enclave. I'm trying to figure. And then she had the spider necklace
Mm-hmm.
that someone had determined was.
Possessed, I think.
You don't see Silk around anymore, but as far as you can tell, it looks like she went over the wall into the field ward.
She like climbed the wall.
I
You
mean,
have a magic carpet.
it looks like that.
Interesting. And what kind of people are there where she's going?
I mean, you guys haven't even explored the field ward too much yet, you know. But you do know, even from city reputation, that it is where some of the slaughterhouses are for where the meat in town comes from. You guys do know that it is
Weird for a member of the Emerald Conclave.
yeah.
Strange.
And you do know that it is more of the more down and out sort of poor part of town,
Okay.
you know, where it's just sort of like the part of town where everything's sort of, you know, the cheapest rent, the most run down. Also, they don't quite have the same like exact like protections as the rest of the citizens. You do know that the flying cops that sort of ride the griffins don't really like police the field ward.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's
Not
it for
really.
Silk. We'll see you later.
See you later, Silk.
Well, I guess I made myself so there are two groups, essentially, right? Because I'm assuming we're not all next to each other because there was with socks and
Well, right now they've kind of went over the
And
wall
they've
to sort
gone-
of recostume up each other and to maybe come back as something else.
Well, what I would like to do is, as soon as we like touch down, I'd like to have my mage hand like ride one of my. I have like a tent to take like the tent thing tarp as a cloak and kind of like mage hand in one direction while using stealth to like both of us like creep away, so it looks like Amerigo's running, but it's like my mage hand in a cloak. Like, if that makes
That's funny.
can that be done?
Yeah.
Make a distraction.
Just like a super pantomime.
That's genius.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
So I don't know if I can like assist stealth on socks while like the rug kind of collapses us into the shadow and my mage hand runs away and kind of like disappears.
I was gonna go just fly back to the fight.
We were being watched, so we need to like going over the fence. I would just like to be as discreet as possible. We can go back and just obscure our.
Okay. So you obscure it, you make Amerigo seem like he's going off in a direction, and you shed back to your regular turtle self. I like. All right. Who has the initiative board here? Who is writing damage last? Oh, it's right behind me. So, looks like Eric.
Eric.
Oh, there's a fun thing.
So I'm gonna step between the rest of the party and the elemental, cast ensnaring, and attack the elemental.
Okay. So go ahead and do your ensnaring strike on the elemental.
So I rolled.
Roll d20.
I believe you roll a d20, and then I believe it might be either your javelin or your warhammer, depending on whether you're throwing it or whether you're right up on it.
Yeah.
So-
Oh god.
Oh, 3.
But you have 3. You can also make 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a bonus action, and it's
So you have
after
7 if
you
you use
hit
your
something
warhammer.
with your attack, you use it, the ensnaring strike.
So he has nat 3 plus 7,
So
which is
Mhm.
10. And
Ooh,
that's
yeah.
1.
So a normal person, this would knock them out, but this is not a normal person. And unfortunately, ooh, you just barely miss. This one with its groundedness knows exactly how to move right out of the way just in time. A good hit on this one seemed like it would be crushing. But the first one is a miss, but you get multiple attacks. So go ahead and roll again. And on your second swing,
11 plus 7, 18.
with your 18, you do land. And it does hit. Now, what is your damages with that?
How do I figure it out?
That's the weapon you're using. Every weapon has like a dice associated.
I think he's
Your
probably
warhammer
using
or
his
javelin?
warhammer.
1d plus 8. 1d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
I think
okay.
The tube is right there.
Oh, yeah. That's right. So in that tube, there's a dice that looks like this. And that's going to be your 8-sided dice.
7.
Seven.
Nice.
Oh, on the high
Plus-
end.
1d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage.
So,
If you use 2-handed and melee. Okay.
so he ends up doing 11 damage.
And then the creature has to make
Plus ensnaring, right?
the creature has to make a strength saving throw, which it probably has a huge strength modifier.
Oh,
But it has to make a strength saving throw, and if not, it gets wrapped up by magical.
Well, let's see what he got, guys.
And if it's a
Oh.
All that strength.
Wow. Okay.
For some reason, it just isn't quite cutting it with its strength on it, guys. What happens to the creature, Mark?
it is restrained by magical vines until the spell ends. And the spell lasts for 1 minute, so that's 10 turns.
It almost takes him out of the battle then, or at least
And,
immobilizes it.
At the beginning of each turn, it takes 1d6 piercing, which I think it's resistant to. It can use its action to use a strength check to try to break out of the vines.
So every turn that elemental is gonna see if it breaks out, huh?
Yeah, but then it can
Alright.
attack us, so that works out because it's using its unless it has multiple actions.
All right. So with that, this one, oh my gosh. Oh.
What?
So, where is everybody?
That's the question. That's what I
Those
was
guys are out.
But I know
I'm
they
standing
flew
between them
away.
and the rest of the
So
party.
you guys have flown away,
We're
and you
just
guys
over the fence.
are just coming back from things over the fence. And you guys are all kind of in a pack and party together. You have like all the wolves going on, this one says like, be honorable and remove the wolves.
Nope.
Oh yeah, because they don't want to kill the animals.
Oh.
Well, they're not. They're like spiritual, like animals. They're not like actual physical
Oh.
animals.
I don't know. They're actually summon creatures, right?
Yeah, they're like
Yes,
fey.
some creatures.
Fey. It says it in the description. Let me go back. Conjure.
But they're not like Final Fantasy energy animals. They're
I
like
thought they were real animals.
I thought they were real animals too.
You summon space spirits that take the form of beasts and
Okay.
appear in unoccupied space.
Oh, so they're spirits that take on the form of wolves.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we technically have
They
power.
still
In,
don't like the idea of
Okay.
attacking wolves.
I mean, technically we have power in numbers because with the wolves we have like 11 different.
Okay. Ooh. What is the what is
Wait,
Whoa.
Socks, have you run in yet, or are we?
what is
I
the
wanted to
save
go
for
to
that?
the
Is there a save for
butcher
that?
section.
Leave it
Or
running
half
over.
as much? Ouch, that is just brutal. Okay.
And then-
Uh so this one has the flaming sword, but doesn't even mess with the flaming sword as much.
Mm.
And just basically ignites a 20-foot blast of fire exploding in your guys' vicinity.
I'm gonna use counterspell. Let's see. I don't know what spell it's using. If
You can
it's-
tell because this is a classical spell. It's
Mhm.
using fireball.
Okay, yeah.
Fireball.
That's a 3rd level spell, no?
It is a 3rd level spell.
Okay, so then I just
But
succeed it.
It looks like it's
Unless
being
cast at a
cast
higher level.
at the 4th level, though.
I would still succeed. It's still auto success, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You end up canceling it, and this person is almost confused.
I'm unfazed.
And with that, I wonder, interesting.
Mm.
Well, I was thinking if it was a shade.
Oh.
Direct.
I have no
'Cause
more
if I
spell slots
come
now.
in,
By the
then
way,
I think it
I only
goes.
have 2. Hashtag
You and
warlock
I just
problems.
left. Come back in.
Okay. So then this one then
So it's like,
just
I'll
uses
come
the
in a few
flaming
seconds after,
sword
if that's
then.
even better if I come with a group of people.
I'm wondering, I think you might have been its most troublesome with your cancellation of its fireball. So this one just basically, runs at you and slashes you with the flaming sword.
First of all, like, how far away is this guy? Because we never established that.
Yeah.
And I also didn't use my movement last turn.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, can I just spell magic?
You can, but it doesn't work like count. It's a little different.
Because it's a
Yeah.
sword, not magic.
It's like an active thing. But yeah, how far, like, can I move? If I move 30 feet away, can he not, like, catch up to me?
Well, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
So I have 30 feet of movement.
I'm just gonna fly the carpet back to like behind the corner of where it was.
You know, you just might be barely out of reach. Oh, that would
Wait.
suck.
Wait, can I? You're trying to attack.
Well, no, he was attacking us. I stopped him from attacking
Okay.
us. But I want to make sure, like, I'm, like, far away. Because he started, like, running at me, but we're trying to, like, figure out, like, how far away he was.
This woman with a
Like, from-
flaming
or she.
sword,
Yeah.
essentially, like, is just aggro at him because of the counter spell.
So before someone else attacks her, can I cast Fairy Fire to make it so that? Well, you're gonna roll after me, right?
Yeah, actually, you can. I think you still had one more sort of
Oh, and I also
action
had a second attack.
in your turn. Yeah, you had a whole attack that you didn't use.
So before we try to save Azalea from this
Mm-hmm.
person, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire, so
Okay.
that he has a better chance of attacking.
Nice. You make her much more easier to see. There's no hiding in the shadows for her anymore. She literally has almost like Dragon Ball Z gone Super Saiyan on her.
She's outlined in violet fire.
Yeah, she's outlined in purple. She just has like an outline of violet fire,
Purple isn't a commonly occurring color in nature. That's pretty easy to spot.
And she just looks like she's gone Super Saiyan as she runs towards the warlock.
And then
Let's-
any attack roll against the affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object
Cool.
can't benefit from being invisible. Okay, yeah, great.
Wow, not too bad. Okay. I like. All right, so then this person still ends up doing the running towards Azalea. Unfortunately, Azalea's, unless anybody is doing anything to encumber it, is able to reach Azalea.
Oh.
But
Is this where you run into your shield?
just barely, though. With it, though, let's see if it even hits Azalea.
I mean, I don't have high AC.
Oh. Okay. Looks like that didn't do too good. Is that a 2 or a 5?
And then you look at it probably has a.
I take it it's a 2, so I take it it's a miss.
Okay.
Tries to go for the warlock with the flaming sword, and it just
Like ducks her hat.
just whiffs. Just whiffs. You, as a fighter, though, Socks, realizes that this sword has some heft to it. And had that hit, it might have taken. How much hit points you have, Azalea? 40?
1 hit KO.
1 hit KO.
No, it's definitely not a 1-hit KO, but you can definitely tell that.
That's a lot of damage.
If it was a good critical hit, it might have even been enough to leave Azalea bloodied.
It's a heavy sword.
That's a lot of damage.
It's not that it's heavy, it's just that it's flaming.
Pretty massive burn cut.
That'll do it.
It's just that it's flaming. You could tell by the movement, it's sort of quick and light, but it has a raging fire sort of coming from it.
It swings at me and I duck and I'm like, swords people, like, where are you?
Come in!
I don't have any swords, but I do have a
With that-
crossbow.
Don't worry, I was actually waiting to see if it was gonna hit you. 'Cause I had my shield in my hand and I was gonna
The earth elemental is restrained and trying to get out of the restraints,
Ooh,
making a strength check to see.
Is that a 2 or a 5? I cannot tell.
I know.
Wait.
It's that mysterious 2 or 5
Wait,
again.
hold on,
Let's
hold
just
on.
assume that it's 2s when the DM's rolling. If it's a 2 or a 5.
Let me check
But-
something real quick. Wait, so
So
actually, they literally just made the 2 the upside down version of the 5. It's like literally, you see, like this
it's
could be
literally
2 or 5.
either one. Yes.
This could be 2.
It's a little bit different.
Like, look at these. They're like almost the same, no, literally.
Wait, look, and then also.
But either
is
way,
the-
guys. Oops.
So where did it land? I don't remember.
Oh, by the way, when something's
No,
restrained,
no.
I didn't even
say
realize you
2.
have
Yeah.
advantage on attacks against.
Ooh.
And the creature's attacks have disadvantage.
Yeah.
So basically, this is restrained, and it looks like he's not breaking free. The paladin has a super hold on the earth elemental, and it's still sort of smugly restrained in that. The earth elemental's keeper
I didn't even do anything.
isn't doing any attack actions. The earth elemental's keeper is simply just hailing, guards, help.
Can I attack them with my roll?
That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let me start the guard.
You know what? Let's do it.
But
Start
wait,
the card. Let's
before
go.
you attack them, the wind guy
Oh,
has yet to go too here.
yeah.
I think she can still attack, like when she summons them.
Oh, I haven't done that yet.
Sure.
Let me look at conjure.
Because next up is going to be our wind guy and our water guy, and back to Azalea. But,
Yeah,
but
so-
keep in mind, if anybody starts any conversations, other people can quip in for a moment in the conversational parts.
Yeah, so when you summon them, you can issue a command if you wanted to or not.
Sure.
You can
So-
choose
Let's
to.
attack the earth guy. He's like completely unarmed.
The
Easy target.
human, or the elemental, or the creature, like the person.
The person.
Okay.
Not the other.
So I don't know how you want to do that. That's up to you. You can do it as a group, but they do have pack tactics, so
So
they get advantage on
advantage.
their rolls. as
So
long
that
as- yeah,
probably wouldn't be very.
So as long as there's more than 2 of them,
more than
There's
one.
8.
Yeah, 2 or
there's
more.
8.
Actually, You know, maybe I should put in like 4. Or because as long as there's more than 2 or something, I could probably.
So you're attacking this druid woman with the wolves.
I'm evil.
Okay. Let's make the attack and damage rolls for that then,
Let's
I guess.
see. Let us see.
You go ahead and roll your d20, and then we'll times
Where
it.
is my d20?
Times it by how many wolves? 8.
8.
So +4 to hit, and how bite works is the creature has to make a strength saving throw, or else it gets knocked prone.
A strength saving throw.
I mean, the DC is really low, but still.
16.
+4, so 20.
20.
Times 8.
Time what?
So
No,
how many?
only.
You said 4 attacks?
Yeah, 4.
Okay, so 4, and they have
8.
advantage too, but the 20 probably hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits. You know.
For what, 80 damage?
Well, no, she hasn't rolled damage
Oh,
yet.
okay.
It's
I haven't rolled
damage is 2d4 +2, so 2d4.
Let me roll up my
This
sleeves.
is the one that's going to get multiplied.
Let
Yeah,
me roll up
and
my
then
sleeves for this and wish for good luck.
That's 1. So 4, and then roll it again.
you got the max.
So that's 5. So 7 damage for each wolf. So 7 times 4 is.
Wait, you didn't attack
28.
with all 8?
20.
I mean,
Sucks is disappointed.
I don't think she wanted to kill this person. I think that's that's why she didn't use. Sox is like, I would have committed homicide.
I mean, I probably would have.
I mean, you didn't do it. The wolves did.
And I don't know how the strength saving, because it's 4 wolves. Does it do it the strength save 4 times, or you just count it as a group and do it 1 time? That's up to you as the DM. You decide that you want to do that.
I mean, what is the strength save anyway?
It has to beat an 11. Meet 11. So
Or-
it's really low.
Or else what happens?
It goes prone. It gets knocked prone.
Oh, it's probably not prone. I don't know.
In the dirt.
10.
Oh, so. Well, I mean, unless it has any modifiers.
This one doesn't. The elemental does.
Okay.
So
the wolves
this
start biting
one.
into her, and she's like, oh!
Literally, you just see this child watching this person, like. You literally just see a child just watching a druid while everyone's like, good.
I am going to literally say that this one is almost beginning the dying stage.
Yeah,
So
child was the mass murder.
Oh yeah, within the
concentration? We're breaking bones here. Like, what do you mean concentration?
I mean,
I
is the
said I'm
earth
watching
elemental still up?
I started wanting to burn stuff.
And is Hysis where this poor druid woman is, or is Hysis like away?
Watching
back
from the
somewhere.
bushes.
20 feet.
Away watching.
From the bushes.
I'm
Okay.
away watching it with my other 4 wolves. Because I used
So
4.
the wolves have a 40 feet speed, so they can move up to 40 feet to get to their target.
The wolves have like successfully chewed this person's like hand off.
Oh my god!
Like literally, this person has a stump for a
I
hand.
see my 4 wolves. I'm just petting one of the other 4 wolves, like watching from afar, like kneeling down, petting one of the wolves, like, isn't that great? Look at you go.
Any intimidation checks you have are gonna have advantage, especially because you only used half of your wolves.
I just have a
Like, especially because you're just like.
I got like 4 wolves laughs, just being like, you know what, you guys could really use me an advantage.
Stay down, druid.
Oh yeah.
You better stay down and stay back. I have more wolves ready for you if you try to attack me again.
Man, what does this guy do?
Wind.
Oh.
Wow.
This is what this guy does.
Wind ranger.
Okay. The wind guy.
The wind guy.
Can't handle what's happening.
Just witnessing his friend die to 4 wolves.
A little pixie being torn apart.
The wind guy ends up.
Being dismembered.
Oh no. Oh
Oh,
no.
what's the oh knowing?
Is it like a blood or is it like a
no.
Is it bad? What's happening?
The wind guy has to touch her?
Touch me.
Oh
Touch who?
no. So the wind guy ends up. Oh shoot, what kind of alignment does this guy have?
Yeah, fuck that fire.
You guys are savage.
I'm a savage.
Oh.
Oh, am I in trouble?
Oh.
Savages to the front, please.
Okay. So the wind guy
I'm in danger.
okay. Oh. That's so great.
What's so great?
What is the intelligence of the wolves? Do we know?
Very low.
3?
3. Yeah.
Okay,
But
great.
their modifier is -4.
The druid ends up casting something strange that ends up sort of calming the group of wolves.
Ah, damn it.
And then ends up walking right among the group of wolves who would usually be attacking him and causing these opportunities to attack him at this point.
You know, I could do the exact same thing.
You know, but it looks like he's somehow convinced these wolves that
Is this animal friendship?
Oh, he probably used animal
it
friendship.
means you no harm. Yep, exactly.
Oh, but I can use that against him.
Well, no, it's not like your turn. I don't know if you
Yeah,
can do
and
anything. That's a
like literally, this guy is walking among these wolves without them snapping at him, and he lays his hands onto the druid person, and he ends up, doing some kind of healing
Oh.
to the druid person.
Wait,
Dang it.
is this a bonus action? Let's just, I don't know. Because spells are wonky, but I don't want to.
Because
like,
I don't want to.
Did he just cast 2 spells over
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Two
That's
spells?
exactly.
Exactly.
What's happening. That's exactly.
In fact, it is 2 spells.
Hmm.
You could say
This druid's
That-
building.
there's something weird going on to where there's something legendary happening in this
Maybe
moment.
that's like an item or something like that.
What item do you have?
You guys know with your Arcana check that it's very unnatural to, both calm animals and to heal this quickly. And yet this person has definitely done both.
Definitely the
Zing, you
magic
notice
fig
any-
leaf.
What?
I got my ring clipping sword.
Ring clipping sword? Is that what you're calling it now? And how much move does he have? Oh shoot, it doesn't have very much move. For being an air guy, I thought he'd have more.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up just spending a lot of the rest of it just trying to carry the broken, this like broken druid person that he just healed a little bit for. How much was his healing for
Is
anyways?
the earth elemental still trudging along?
There's one still
Stop.
detained.
Well,
or
it's
when you
trapped
fight-
up by vines. Oh yeah, when it tried to break out of the vines, it took damage. But it took damage at the start of the turn, regardless. But
They took my wolves away from me. How
But
dare
I mean, do we
they?
need to incapacitate?
that's what we were trying to find out. It seemed like no, because there was a concentration spell when this person went down. It would have went away.
Can we incapacitate?
Plus
Can I get my wolf?
7 is so which one is this one? Okay, this one. So okay, it's not too bad. So we have all right. This person is still bloodied in his arms.
Yeah.
But it looks like this person got healed a little bit to where they're not like
G6.
just barely alive like they were. It looks like
Wait.
literally like a stone falling from the wrong place could have done them under before, but it looks like they're now a little bit better.
So when that earth elemental had its turn, it took 6 piercing damage, which I think it's like resistant to or something, right? But so you do the math. So, yeah. Okay.
Wait, so here's the question. I used 4 wolves. Did the druid manage to take all of my wolves, or did it only take the 4?
The druid didn't take any
Yeah,
actually.
it just made
Oh.
it so that
It
they
just
wouldn't
it just
attack.
sort of
It
calmed
just
them
calmed them so
in
we're
a
gonna
such a
attack it.
way to where like, no boy, no.
So
We're-
basically, it was
we're
like a
good.
husky. So then,
Exactly.
basically, they turned them into huskies, but I still have all my wolves.
Oh, you do, and you can control them all.
Oh!
It is just that according to him, at least for a little bit, the wolves kind of
As a
see
spectator.
him almost like a friend. Like
Not gonna help.
he smells
Hello.
okay, kind of thing. You know,
Like I've gained friendship and I trust this person.
sort of
I'll
like that.
figure it
So
out.
so the wolves would be
Guards, I saw the whole
confused if
thing.
you ordered them to attack him.
So if I use animal
If there's a
friendship
crowd
on the
gathered.
wolves, would it get the wolves back, or would it do nothing?
They
Well,
they
yeah,
are
you
already
start
your
a
friends.
riot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're probably
they
right.
listen to
What I
your
wanna
command, so you can, I don't know, maybe just
So-
talk to them.
It only happened to the 4, so do I still
Then
have
you can
4
do whatever
left?
you
Yeah,
or-
and the
Sneak into
4
the
have
hell
not
and
actually
backstab
been affected at
people.
all.
I'm glad that I only sent out 4, because if I sent out 8, then I would be
Like-
screwed.
Swing
The
around,
4 have not been
grab
affected at
Azalea,
all. So,
so
anyways, we have the
Azalea's up
water
there.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Our water
maybe
guy, what is he doing?
Water boy.
lightning
What is he
or something
doing?
up
Oh my
in the air.
gosh.
Then do some like acrobatics.
All in one turn.
What's
Maybe
the water
not,
guy doing?
But you know.
Oh,
I need-
man.
I want Azalea.
This guy's
To be over
what the
there.
hell?
Is he dangerous, or does he suck?
For any
Can't tell with that
particular
reaction.
reason.
So she's gonna be a true,
Paladin.
I have no
Paladin.
idea. Let's see. The fire
What are you
person is close to
Rogue?
Azalea, and everyone else is in like
What
this
class?
almost retreatish mode, I guess. This water guy is just basically like,
Ranger.
uh,
so you're gonna be on the
Sorry, put
ground.
out the fire.
You.
I mean,
me,
he was already doing that
Paladin,
before,
Okay.
and
I'm
and
gonna
he
tell
kind of
Azalea
was
and,
definitely doing that.
High
I think
Sis to get
he's,
up on the carpet so they can be flying around. Out of
I think he
damage
simply
range. And then the
almost
four of
shoots
us
off
just-
like a flare, if that makes sense.
Uh-oh.
But it's just like a tall sort of shoot of a fountain, just to sort of say like almost like here, you know, and sort of makes like almost like a
Can I, you can continue. doing
Yeah,
what
go
you're
ahead.
doing.
Counterspell.
I'm no, I don't have any spell slots. I'm gonna do a perception check. My wisdom is garbage. Oh, 14, not bad. Is this water like coming from like a decanter of endless water by any chance? Because I happen to want one of those. It seems like a water guy would have one of those. I'm just saying.
No.
Do we
No,
kill him for
I'm
loot?
out.
Is that a water container?
Yeah, exactly. Is that a bag that can hold infinite water? I just so happen to have a need for it.
You can tell that he's literally doing sort of create water. But he's also doing control water, which is usually done as a level spell, but for him it's a cantrip.
So, quick meta question. Are we trying to find peace? Are we trying to talk ourselves out
I
of
don't
this?
know. I don't know what's happening.
I mean,
I just
mauled
saw like an
someone
earth
with my-
elemental start like walking.
Well, I know,
towards
but he
us
just
and-
said call security, which means
Yeah.
we haven't even dealt with the actual.
All I did was
Oh,
try to
shit,
mobilize
we're in
stuff.
trouble.
I'm not trying to attack anyone right now.
I mean, I
it's-
just mauled someone with a pack of with a like small like little 4 thing of wolves.
Maybe
So that's because I like
Amerigo's
violence.
The
gone.
Xanathar Guild has done enough here.
Yeah, maybe we should
Yeah, yeah,
leave.
yeah,
I already
yeah,
lost
yeah,
4 of my
yeah.
wolves. I want to
Because
keep the other.
then, if we're actually moving forward, I think the only option is to unleash the bag of holding and
Wow.
destroy the whole thing, or get the fuck out.
Or burn the place to the
Oh
ground.
yeah, you guys do have a nuke in a bag essentially, huh?
How much?
You guys do have a
How much hatred does what is it? So
I mean, I was gonna find out. I needed to find out about Silk, but you guys scared her away. No, I'll never be able to know, and I just think we should get out of here.
I'm
before
sorry,
it
I just wanted to burn the place to the
All
ground.
right, I'm glad you got your wheel. Let's go.
Well,
Yeah, this was just a shake-up.
Apparently.
And I don't know if they even know that you guys were associated with
I
Amerigo.
screamed when I screamed it before I started attacking.
You
I was like, the
did say that.
Xanathar Guild. Yeah, so I
Maybe it's just
I made the connection.
and then the rest are like bystanders caught in the crossfire. I'm just wondering how this doesn't.
We all-
literally Rune, as he's shooting the thing up, he's just using like amplified sound to
Wait,
yell.
haven't we met this character before?
Well, we saw a water elemental at the boat. I don't know if it was that one
Oh, okay.
specifically or not. Is it what are they? Water?
Maybe actually.
Maybe.
At the
When-
Festival of the Bards, perhaps?
when we were
when
crossing
when
the ship for the prison, right?
Yeah, when she was she was in the water investigating the ship and she found the bombs on the ship.
Oh
Or
my
the
gosh.
magic spell thing.
You
That
guys,
was when I was taking notes. I remember
Turtle.
that.
Right. Who
Not-
hasn't re-entered the scene yet?
not Amerigo, but Turtle actually does have almost a kinship with this character.
I didn't kill their sharks. We were all like,
Yeah.
I like sharks.
Uh-huh. And this person has like a shark connection like Aquaman in that
But
way. But
we-
like
yeah,
Can
that
I
was
go
a
talk to them
familiar
and tell
face.
them that I'm a friend of Turtle?
All right, so
Well-
you're gonna stay out of it. Just don't even come back.
you can,
I'm
but
gonna fly
this
in.
person's right now just distraught like the Xanathar killed are attacking Waterdeep. Attacking.
I'm gonna fly in with my.
Actually, I don't
You
have
don't need
much
to
charisma.
fly.
I can fly.
Wait,
You
but is
can
it even
fly
your
out.
turn?
Where are we in the turn order?
Yeah.
It's Azalea and Hysis are up next.
Sorry.
I
You're
did
right.
my thing. I still have 4 wolves left.
So
Oh, that's right.
So have we like
Keep
communicated?
shouting Xanathar Guild and throw a smoke bomb or something.
So
Okay.
last up, you were almost attacked by
He's
the
gonna
flame
come and
person.
wave, make some wiggly arms.
So far, in terms of
I took
spacing,
your
the flame
other
person
Xanathar.
is near Azalea,
Stop.
and the
I'm
rest of
coming.
them are in sort of a retreat, almost sort of back to the Vines hideout mode.
It's
They
a
somehow I attacked the druid, and then they're like, nope, I don't want to deal with that.
These ones are in retreat. The only one that hasn't quite joined the retreat yet, but probably will soon, maybe, is our
Fire lady.
fire lady who with the fire sword.
Fire lady with the fire sword.
So
That's
I
kind of
would
like
cast-
a lightsaber, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm in. All right. I don't know how to.
All these items are gettable too. Are gettable too.
I think I got the memo from Socks that like we're trying to like get out of here.
Yep.
What I'm trying to do is like, should we extort them? It's like what I have in my head. Like, can I demand payment?
Can we?
Pay us.
Yeah.
Pay us our money.
But yeah, the one problem I'm missing is where do I send the money? 'Cause I don't. If I send it to our house, it looks bad.
Wait. Where did you send?
Send
Yeah.
the money to who?
Bro, the money.
I'm saying if we extort them, so like if I'm like, if you don't want this to happen again.
don't want
Jim's
us-
not here. I'm taking over as the criminal master.
If you don't
The
want to
mob
see
boss
your,
guy isn't even here tonight.
if you don't want to see your friends get mauled by wolves again, then give us our money.
I wonder.
Because I have
one
4
more,
left.
one more alignment tab over here for Azalea.
Well, I'm just playing a part. I'm trying to be, but I don't want to actually give the money to Xanathar Guild because that would help them. So that's the connection.
We can just keep the money.
So wait, everybody as the players should all kind of
Evil
decide
for cash.
together. So you guys are just looking to intimidate these guys?
I mean, I have wolves.
Well, I don't.
I don't know
Well,
how intimidating that was.
My biggest plan was to incite them against Amerigo.
Yeah.
How's your
Oh.
tooth
They would
doing?
seek
I'm
revenge.
fine. I'm straight chilling. I'm so blissed out.
Can we make them seek revenge so that they can help us?
Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna say.
What about our fairy? What does our fairy think of all
I was
this?
wanting to cast what was it? Cordon of arrows on this person with the fire sword.
Oh.
I don't think I'm very close to that.
So it looks like meta-wise,
Hold on, it's not your turn.
because if arrows are raining down from the sky,
I don't want to kill Azalea.
these two characters are right next to each other.
What I thought it was. I thought it was something else. I thought it was
Like homing missile arrows.
Can I
You
shoot
plant
her with
4
my-
pieces of non-magical ammunition, arrows, crossbows, or bolts
Okay.
in the ground within range, and lay magic upon them to protect the area.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
good
right.
idea.
That is true. That is true.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Until
right.
the spell ends, whenever a creature other than you comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn, it ends the turn there. 1 piece of ammunition flies up to
I
strike
see.
it. The creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
That's right. It creates a little safe zone.
Yeah.
And literally, if anybody goes into the safe zone,
I was
the arrow
protecting
comes
Azalea.
out of the ground and auto hits them.
I think the issue is I'm like a creature other than you, so I think like I would stay.
Yeah, probably.
That's like
Basically, it's like a you shall not pass zone.
Yeah.
Ah.
Like,
Oh.
it's like literally like laying a trap and going like, hey guys, let's just talk from a distance. You know, let's not
Yeah.
swing swords at each other.
Okay, so never mind. Bad call.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull out my broom and I'm gonna go expedient.
But I like the idea. I like the
So-
idea of
so
making
it
a little
starts,
protection space.
like
What was I thinking?
floating. I am going to hop on the broom
walk out.
and I'm just gonna fly. What is it? I think the
Sorry,
broom is
it's my
50
mom.
feet. Yeah, I'm gonna fly 50 feet away and.
The
Wait, how do you
kitchen's
just- oh, you have your
also
broom.
there's a
Yeah,
mirror
I'm
of the-
I'm not gonna disengage because then I can't activate the broom. So whoever will get an opportunity attack the fire sword person if they still have a
Fire
reaction.
lady.
I don't know if they've used
Rachel,
their
take your
reaction.
microphone off.
Oh.
So you end up getting away, and they try to swing at you as you get away.
Are they successful?
Extremely.
20!
Nat 20, okay. So their dice gets doubled.
Oh no.
Doubled.
At what point can I use my reaction to fucking sling my shield down?
You can. Yo.
Do it.
Uh.
I advise him.
So yeah. Let's see if you can almost like critically save this.
Critically save this situation.
Is that a 19?
It's 14.
Oh.
+3 is 17.
Oh.
I don't know how shield works. So
Can I shoot the person before they do?
Well, let's say that it was so successful that maybe it halves the damage.
Yeah, half damage,
Yep.
I think.
Okay. So instead of it doing a crit, it just does what it would normally do then.
yeah.
Okay. That's pretty good then. Ooh, I'll take this d6. And does anybody want to roll for the fire sword? Okay, here you go. You're going for a low roll for your teammate here. Lower
roll,
the
low
better.
Low roll.
Keep it low. Nat ones.
5.
5.
5.
Nice. Wait, on a
Okay.
5 on
On a
the
D6.
6. On the D6.
That's still pretty good.
So that would be times 4. So
Here, we put
And-
it
5,
there.
10, 20.
20.
Okay.
So good thing it's only 20 and not 40, or else that would have been a holy hoo.
I cut it in half.
So this one crits, but the fighter throws his shield to defend, deflecting some of the damage, helping buff it not to be as intense, even though it was such a critical,
Critical hit.
critical backstab.
Like I threw the shield in and it still hit the shield into Azalea's face, but
This one,
at least it wasn't a sword.
At
you
least
know?
it was at least it didn't get stabbed.
this one yells, "Curse you, Amerigo! I'll hunt your kind down until the end of days with the Xanathar Guild."
Can I yell something back?
What was
What
that?
we were
Can I
hoping
yell
for.
something back?
Can you what?
Can I yell something back?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so I basically just yell, you know, all your friends are treated because of my rules, and I don't expect you to be coming back too soon because we're elite.
So while that person starts screaming, I'm gonna be like, you know where our hideout is, and then I'm gonna just I'm gonna spit at them. And
Give him the double birds, Azalea.
I don't know what that be like.
You stay out of our sewers.
Would that be an intimidation check?
I mean, roll with advantage because you guys are just slaying this like causing
that
trouble.
one was shit. Let's see what the
I
next.
like the
They're for
That's
my
fun.
That's still
halfling
not good.
character and a different.
14. So it's like,
She's
well, if
like
you want
2
us, you know where to
feet
find us,
tall.
and I just spit at him, and I just like fly off on my roof.
Nice.
She just yells, with or without the city's help,
I'm too
I will be there to have, like, I will be there to desecrate the place by the morning.
I wish
By
I
the
had- I
morning.
wish I had some
Yeah.
kind of disguise.
And then after that, I yell back,
Doesn't matter.
Like,
And then after that, Hysus just yells back, you know what I did to your friend back there? I can conjure more wolves if I want.
Wait, so what did I miss?
Okay, so now it's
So now
the
where are
flaming
we?
sword tried to kill Azalea.
while I
Threw
was
my-
flying away.
Threw my
yeah.
sword or my shield down between
Shield.
it.
Protected Azalea.
And then I taunted her on the way out. I was
Hysus,
like,
what
"You
are
have
you
a
doing
problem,
with your
you know where to
wolves?"
find us.
I'm
And
gonna-
then
What?
I
Can I take them with me?
They're not gonna fit on the flying carpet.
Keep in mind they only last for like I think a minute. So like out
Yeah,
of,
as soon
out
as
of,
you
out
stop
of combat,
concentrating.
it'll.
Then they go back to their wild naturalness of whatever
They
they're
just-
interested
I
in,
think they-
food or
Yeah.
Their
or
spirit.
around the
I thought,
city.
yeah, they
They're a spirit, they're not
Oh,
an actual
they're-
thing.
oh,
So yeah,
okay.
I guess I could just leave them there because it's like a 1 minute.
So like they're like ghost wolves almost, huh?
Send
yeah,
him in on a final charge.
Oh man. Okay.
they're like
Or it's like a
spiritual.
fey spirit, so like a little fairy spirit
Mm-hmm.
pops into a wolf at her command, and then when it runs out, they just boop.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So they're almost at the end of their thing, but
Yeah, so I just leave them there.
okay. And then our fairy friend, you're up next, and then after that's the turtle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they already like on the carpet and we're like kind of moving out, or we're still fighting them?
Could be if you
The
like.
carpet's like coming in out of the sky right now.
Why don't
So
we
they're
just-
gonna take
let's
us?
just get out of here. Yeah. Let's just get out.
Azalea already bounced. Turtle's on the other side of the wall.
Great.
I'm coming in to
I'm in,
rescue
like,
you
the slaughtery
guys,
district.
and you're gonna fly away with us.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm just.
Which direction are you guys going? North, south, east, west? Any destination in Waterdeep?
Over the
Over
wall.
the
Well,
wall.
I think
Over the wall.
I think we should go back to Troll Skull Manor.
Oh
Okay.
sure.
So
Oh,
he
so
wants to
we
go
go
back
back
to
to
home
the wall?
base.
After we lose them, yeah. We
Yeah,
should-
without being followed.
Yeah. we
Some of
should-
you guys are interested in over the wall.
So then.
I'm interested.
Or you could head back to home days and make it look like you're heading for the sewers.
Well, that's still by the.
Oh.
I think that's what we'll go to Troll Skull
Okay.
Manor, and then we'll go inside real quick.
Yeah.
And they'll think that we just went for the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that. Is there anything that I need
But
to roll?
if you wanted to go meet up with Turtle on the other side of the wall, feel free to do that.
I'm in the slaughter district.
Oh.
Is that
You're
enough
You need a
slaughter
long
meat?
rest.
Will they
Well,
slaughter
I don't
me?
need. I can
Turtles
short rest works
Right
fine for me.
here,
Uh-huh.
right there, right? And then Troll Skull's right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was gonna take you guys and fly over here.
And Azalea, maybe meet at, I don't know where you're heading.
Yeah, I was gonna do like you said, so heading towards the. Unless we know another, because that's the only route we know back to their base, right? Do we know another route back to their base?
Right now, that's I think our.
The only one we know.
Are you
Yeah.
eventually heading back to Trustful? Okay, sounds good.
So you guys are.
Unveil the maps.
Taking out the map.
So you guys are heading back to Troll Skull Manor, and you guys are going by a flying carpet.
We had a whole date. To
See,
go
we
find
was-
these
Via flying
guys.
carpet.
We
It
drove
was
out,
somewhere
like,
around
across
here.
town and hit all the game shops and
This is a house.
Mm-hmm. The house that's the.
As you guys are exiting, and all of you guys are kind of riding the carpet together.
Just these two are on the carpet with me. Azalea
I have
has a broom.
Yeah.
She's on the other side of the wall, and the fairy flies.
Oh, and you're on the other side of the wall.
I'm in the slaughter district from like
You're in the field district. Sorry.
Is
Field ward.
who is with the turtle in the like slums and in the field ward district of town? Anybody? Most of you guys are on the magic carpet back to home base.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm tailing them.
So this is a almost entire party, but she's off on her own split.
Yeah.
Okay.
Off on her own adventure.
As you guys are flying carpet
This
wise,
is the Emerald Conclave.
Yep.
Hold on,
Right.
conclave, whatever.
So, Turtle's like right there.
Yeah. So what?
Exactly.
When we're flying back, I'm gonna say to Sock.
Turtle's in this ward right
Turtle?
here that's
Do you guys know how
darker.
to
I
find
dropped
us?
her off in the field ward. She
Not
had some reconnaissance to take care of.
Okay.
Does she know how to get back?
Yeah.
Cool.
You know to get back, right?
Now, with
Keep
that
that
too, then guys, you guys are sort of passing by this flying griffin rider that's riding this giant bird, basically.
So griffin's basically like the eagle thing with the lion backside.
Yeah.
That side of the thing. That's pretty cool. Can
Yeah.
I overtake that? Can I make that mine?
Wait, why are we making it our enemy? We don't know anything about this person yet.
Well, this person looks like they're sort of one of the sort of flying police forces of Waterdeep.
Everyone act chill.
Okay. Sad, dude.
Yeah.
Sup?
I think we're just flying. It's not approaching us. We're just flying
Oh, okay.
past it.
No, he's kind of just flying to the scene of a crime that we're kind of flying away from.
And this one's just going towards the water spout that it sees like up in the air. You know,
Don't need to address it at all. Just,
And it's just basically like, you know, flying towards there, and you see the Griffith sort of hawk dive down, and then you sort of further and further from you guys hear the murmur of these guys almost trying to explain the situation. You know,